Number 1. The 1970 Ford F100, listed for $10,500. In Fabens, Texas, this one's for the real gearheads out there. Meet the 1970 Ford F100 Ranger, a wild street machine with serious potential. Listed at $10,500 firm and located in Fabens, Texas. This truck is built for performance, but needs just a little love to bring it fully back to life. It's powered by a legendary 351 Windsor V8 and has just 70,000 miles on the clock. Now here's the catch. It's not currently running. It'll turn over but won't stay on, which is exactly why the seller priced it where it is. But if you know your way around a carb and ignition system, this might be a golden opportunity. Let's talk hardware. Under the hood, this F100 is packing a mild cam, Edelbrock aluminum heads, an Edelbrock air gap intake, full MSD ignition setup, and a Holley double pumper carb. Keeping things cool is an aluminum radiator, and the power gets delivered through a built C6 automatic transmission. It's got a line lock installed, a Dana 60 rear end custom traction bars, and even a relocated fuel cell and rear-mounted battery. This thing was set up with racing in mind. The body is a mix of old-school steel and lightweight performance parts. You've got a fiberglass hood and bumper, a fully fabricated aluminum bed floor, and airbrushed side graphics that make it stand out from anything else on the street. All the glass around the cab is plexiglass, except for the windshield, and yet it's still street legal. All lights and turn signals are fully functional, making this a functional hot rod you can cruise or tune into a beast. Inside, it's been upgraded with bucket seats, custom aluminum door panels, and a stripped-down, ready-to-run aesthetic. It's currently sitting on slicks, so it's clear this F100 wasn't built for grocery runs. It was built for smoke shows and quarter-mile sprints. Whether you're looking for your next project truck or a performance platform with the hard work already done, this 1970 F100 brings muscle, attitude, and tons of potential for the right buyer. But remember, the price is firm, and it's not for the faint of heart. Number 2, the 1964 Chevrolet C10 Long Bed Custom, listed for $13,000 or best offer. This beauty has been in the same family for the past 10 years and served its owner well, but with a second classic now in the garage, it's time to pass it on to someone who will appreciate it. What makes this truck special right off the bat is its classic 3-on-the-tree shifter, a nostalgic driving experience you just don't get anymore. And while the drivetrain is classic, this C10 has been treated to some tasteful upgrades to keep things fun and functional. It's got a custom trim package, custom speakers, clean custom upholstery, and a brand new floor matting setup. Now, the mat isn't secured yet, just need a little Velcro or a few screws to lock it down, but that's a 5-minute fix. Under the hood, this Chevy runs like a champ. It's been well cared for with a new American-made fuel pump, a fresh battery, and tires that are basically new, about 99% tread left. The engine itself has been laid smooth, showing the care and attention this truck's received over the years. The torque? Absolutely incredible. It's the kind of low-end grunt that reminds you what these trucks were built for: pure, honest work. Cosmetically, it's a bit of a mixed bag, but in the best possible way. The paint is oxidized but still shines up nicely after a wash, holding that classic patina that a lot of people chase these days. There are a few cracks in the finish, with some Bondo from the previous owner starting to show, but that's all visible in the pics, and it gives the truck some character. It's not a show queen, but it's got real presence. This is a truck with soul, one that's been driven, loved, and maintained, not parked and forgotten. Whether you're looking to daily drive a classic, take on a light restoration project, or just enjoy cruising in something that turns heads and sparks conversations, the 64C 10 might be the one. If you got questions, the seller's happy to chat. But move quick. Classic C10s with this kind of originality and drivability don't stay available for long. Number 3. The 1992 Ford F-150 Custom FX2, located in Midlothian, Texas, and priced at $8,800 cash only. This short bed beauty isn't just a survivor. It's a well-preserved piece of early -90s Ford history that's already 33 years old and officially a classic. Powering this F-150 is the legendary 4.9-liter inline-six engine, known across the truck world as one of the most bulletproof, dependable motors Ford ever built. It's paired with manual transmission, which makes this truck a blast to drive and gives you that old-school connection between driver and machine. The power delivery is smooth, the ride is surprisingly fast and easy thanks to the new suspension, and it handles just as well as you'd want from a truck of this era. Now, let's talk upgrades. This Ford's sitting on a fresh set of American racing wheels wrapped in brand new tires. It's also got new battery, new Kenwood stereo system, and a new bed cover, practical and stylish. Inside, the interior is in excellent condition. You're getting a new bench seat, clean floor, new visors, and a crack-free dashboard, which is rare for these older trucks. Everything works like it should. The AIC blows cold, the heater's good, and the windows are tinted to keep things cool during those hot Texas summers. Cosmetically, the truck wears its original paint, and while it's not show quality, it's in decent shape and still shines up nice. No major flaws, just honest age that gives it some classic truck character. Best part? This truck qualifies for classic license plates if you want to make it official. Whether you're after a weekend cruiser, a reliable daily, or a unique collector piece, this 92 F-150 Custom delivers. These short bed manual transmission models don't come up for sale often, especially in this condition, and especially with a clean Texas title. Antes, hablo español. Pregunte con confianza. Number 4. The 1984 Chevy C30, listed at $10,000 and located in Riverton, Utah. Under the hood, this beast packs a legendary 7.4-liter V8 454, delivering that raw, old-school torque that Chevy big blocks are famous for. This isn't your average old pickup. It's a well-cared-for machine that's had plenty of love and upgrades put into it. The seller has invested over $4,000 into this rig, and it shows. It's got a brand new radiator, fresh coolant hoses, and a custom master muffler exhaust setup that lets that 454 breathe and growl the way it should. It also features 2 automatic fuel tanks. You can switch between them with the press of a button, giving you extra range and convenience whether you're hauling, cruising, or just showing off. Inside, it's been upgraded with a modern aftermarket stereo and radio, and the interior is in great shape. No major rips, tears, or worn-out trim. This truck gets compliments everywhere it goes, and it's easy to see why. The aftermarket paint job may not be perfect, but it looks miles better than the original finish, and it still shines. Plus, the bed has been rhino-lined, adding durability and a clean, rugged look. The tires are in excellent condition, ready to hit the road or get to work. Mileage? The gauge reads 47,000 miles, but the odometer stopped working at some point, so it's estimated to be closer to 67,000 miles. Still, for a 1984, that's remarkably low, especially considering it's been garage kept and protected from the elements. This Chevy C30 is a strong runner with big power, classic styling, and a handful of smart upgrades that make it turn heads without breaking the bank. No trades, and the seller's firm on price. So, if you're serious about owning a clean, powerful, square-body Chevy, this might just be your truck. Number 5. The 1977 Chevrolet 1500 regular cab, priced at just $7,000. If you've been looking for an affordable way into classic truck ownership, this could be your golden ticket. This 77 Chevy is a short base model, featuring the trusted and true 350 V8 engine under the hood. Everything on this truck is said to be original, which is a rare find in today's world of heavily modified builds. And the best part? It runs perfectly, giving you that smooth, confident drive you want from a vintage Chevy. It's got just 10,000 miles on the clock, likely a rebuilt or refreshed drivetrain, and it comes with an automatic transmission, making it easy and comfortable for cruising around town or heading out to weekend car meets. Whether you're a collector looking for something clean and untouched, or you want a rock-solid platform to customize, this truck checks the boxes. Even the AIC is fully functional, which is a huge plus in a truck of this era. That alone can save you thousands in retrofit costs. You got the timeless square body look, clean lines, and a stance that turns heads wherever it goes. The EC10S from the 70s are only going up in value, and finding one this original at this price point is getting tougher by the day. So if you're after a reliable classic Chevy with good bones and working air conditioning, don't sleep on this one. It's simple, it's solid, and it's ready to roll. Number 6. The 1976 Ford F-150 Super Cab Ranger, located in Los Ranchos de Albuquerque, New Mexico, and listed for $14,000, with a clean title and just 78,000 miles on the clock. This isn't just your average old pickup. This is a Super Cab Ranger, meaning extra interior room and some serious 1970s style to go along with it. It's powered by a rebuilt 460 cubic inch big block V8, paired with a 3-speed automatic transmission, both of which were replaced back in 2017. That's right. It's already had the big ticket items done for you, and it runs, drives, and sounds absolutely amazing. Whether you're cruising on a sunny Sunday or just pulling into a local cars and coffee event, this F-150 brings both presence and power. The big block 460 delivers that unmistakable Ford torque, and the exhaust note? It's the kind that turns heads before you even pull into the lot. It's strong, smooth, and built for the open road. But it's not just about what's under the hood. This truck is super clean inside and out. The body shines. The interior is tidy, and you can tell it's been cared for over the years. In fact, the previous owner kept documentation going all the way back to 2006, giving you peace of mind that this isn't some mystery project. It's a well-documented, well-loved classic. This Super Cab isn't just a nostalgic ride. It's also a smart investment. As square-body Fords from the 1970s keep gaining popularity, values continue to climb, especially for clean, mechanically sound examples like this one. Whether you want a weekend cruiser, a starter collectible, or just a cool old truck that makes you feel something every time you fire up, this one's ready to deliver. The seller's open to trades, but cash is king, and the price is negotiable. So don't be shy. If you're in the New Mexico area and want to see it in person, shoot the seller a message. But don't wait too long. Clean, big block Ford Super Cabs like this one don't pop up every day. Number 7. The 1974 Dodge D250 Club Cab Long Bed, equipped with the Rare Adventure Package, and it's up for grabs at $12,900 with a clean California title in hand. This beast is powered by a legendary 440 cubic inch V8, and according to seller, it runs like a dream. Starts right up with just one turn of the key, no hesitation, no drama. If you know your Dodge trucks, you already understand how rare it is to find one of these Club Cab D200S this clean, this complete, and this road ready. And speaking of road trips, this truck just drove 75 miles on a highway at 65 miles per hour. Smooth as ever, with brand new shocks and an overall ride that's surprisingly comfortable for a heavy-duty classic. It's sitting on 6 new tires, and yes, you got dual jump seats in the Club Cab that fold up and down. A really cool feature for families, dogs, or anyone needing just a little more cabin space. Inside, you're treated to new interior seating and carpet, bringing a refreshing, clean feel to the original layout. And underneath, you'll find original solid floor pans, a huge win for a truck of this age, especially one from the 70s. The body's in excellent shape, and the paint looks great, complemented by a cool integrated side toolbox in the bed, practical, functional, and full of old-school charm. Now, for the purists, the original radio and AIC are still present in the dash, though they're currently not working. But the components are there if you ever want to restore them, which is a nice bonus considering how many of these trucks have had everything ripped out or replaced. Overall, this Dodge D250 is all there. It's not a half-finished project. It's not a beat-up workhorse from a salvage yard. It's a clean, solid, running and driving classic truck that's ready to be enjoyed right now. Whether you want a weekend cruiser, a vintage hauler, or just something that turns heads at the local Cars and Coffee, this truck is it. Located in North San Diego County, this one's titled in the seller's name and ready to go. Don't sleep on it. Dodge trucks from this era are becoming harder to find in this kind of condition. So if you've been waiting for a strong-running V8-powered piece of 1970s Americana, this is your shot. Number 8. The 1971 Chevrolet El Camino, listed at $15,000. And it's one of those rare machines that blends vintage performance with utility in a way only Chevy could deliver. Under the hood, you got a 350 cubic inch small block V8, paired with a TH350 automatic transmission, and backed by a 10-bolt rear end. It's a classic GM drivetrain setup, reliable, torquey, and built to handle whatever you throw at it. The seller notes it's a matching number survivor, with just one repaint, which keeps the originality and vintage charm intact. This isn't a hacked-up project. It's a clean, mostly original car with great bones. This El Camino is equipped with power steering and power drum brakes, making it easy to handle around town and on the open road. It's got bucket seats in the center console, giving it that sporty Chevelle-inspired interior layout. The interior could use a little work, sure, but the essentials are there, and it's ready for a refresh or restoration depending on your taste. Whether you want to leave it with its worn-in vintage vibe or upgrade it to match the car's strong drivetrain, the choice is yours. The floor pans are solid, which is a big deal for early 70s Chevys. Rust is often the killer on cars from this era, but this one's got the structure to back up its looks. It runs and drives, and with a clean Texas title in hand, it's ready to hit the road or go straight into your garage as your next weekend cruiser or light resto project. The 1971 model year was the final version of the second-gen El Camino, and it still holds that unmistakable Chevelle front end, classic long profile, and utility bed that made this vehicle so iconic. Whether you're hauling gear, hitting the cruising, or just enjoying a slice of muscle car history, this El Camino delivers. At $15,000, it's a solid entry point into the world of classic cars, especially with matching numbers and that hard-to-find survivor status. These aren't just collector pieces. They're conversation starters, memory makers, and flat-out fun to own. So if you've been dreaming of a classic that offers both power and practicality, the 71 El Camino in Allen, Texas, might just be your perfect blend of both. Number 9. The 1985 Ford F-350, and it's listed at $10,000 even. Powered by the rock-solid 6.9-liter International Harvester diesel V8. Paired with a 4-speed manual transmission, this truck is all about torque, reliability, and old-school mechanical toughness. The 6.9 IDI diesel engine is legendary in Ford's truck history. Built before electronics took over, this motor is known for its bulletproof design, incredible longevity, and ease of maintenance. And in this truck, it's running amazing. Starts up every single time, cold or hot, no questions asked. Recent work includes a brand new clutch and fresh fuel lines, which means the major wear and tear items have already been handled. The manual gearbox shifts clean and solid, giving you that rugged hands-on driving experience that only a classic diesel with stick can deliver. It's built for hauling, towing, or just making a serious statement at your local cruise-in. This F-350 was designed for serious work, and it still delivers. Whether you're looking for a dependable farm rig, a vintage flatbed conversion, or just a cool diesel-powered classic to turn into a weekend project, this truck gives you a strong platform to build on. The body and styling remain true to the tough, square lines of the 80s Ford heavy-duty lineup, It's a truck that wears its age with pride. No fancy frills or modern gimmicks, just pure, honest mechanical strength. And because it's not loaded down with electronics, this truck is easy to work on and cheap to maintain. A dream for any hands-on owner. At $10,000, you're getting into a classic diesel Ford with recent mechanical upgrades, a manual transmission, and a drivetrain known to go the distance. These trucks are getting harder to find in clean, running condition, especially ones that haven't been beaten to ground or hacked up. So if you're ready to get behind the wheel of something simple, strong, and built the way trucks used to be built, don't sleep on this 1985 Ford F-350 in Oklahoma City. It's got the bones, it's got the heart, and it's ready for whatever you throw at it. Number 10. The 1984 Ford F-150 Heritage XLT regular cab pickup. Listed at $10,000 with a clean title and a sharp street presence to match. This old-school F-150 is riding on a fresh set of 22-inch US mags, wrapped in brand-new tires that not only give a more aggressive stance, but bring that classic meets custom flavor. It's a truck that turns heads whether you're cruising through town or rolling into a weekend car show. Under the hood, it's running strong with no mechanical issues. This isn't a project or fixer-upper. It's ready to go today. Paired with an automatic transmission, it offers smooth driving for any level of experience. Whether you're new to vintage trucks or a seasoned enthusiast, this 84 F-150 gives you that nostalgic feel with worry-free performance. Finished in a beautiful blue exterior with a matching blue interior, this Ford has that classic two-tone Texas vibe that never goes out of style. The XLT trim level means you're getting some extra touches of comfort and visual appeal inside. Think clean dash lines, upgraded trim, and that plush old-school bench seat feel. This truck is powered by gasoline, staying true to the era before diesels dominated the heavy-duty segment. It's a cruiser with soul, simple, reliable, and full of that unmistakable 80s Ford charm. Whether you're looking to add it to a classic collection, turn it into a custom build, or just daily drive something different, this truck has all the bones to support whatever you've got in mind. The seller is also open to trades for something of equal value. So if you got a clean ride and you're looking for a square body Ford with serious style, this might be your chance to make a deal. Clean title, great looks, strong runner. What more do you need? So if you've been waiting for a vintage Ford with street presence, updated wheels, and classic DNA, this 1984 F-150 XLT regular cab might be the one to lock in before someone else grabs it. Number 11. The 1979 Chevrolet C10, freshly transformed and loaded with upgrades, offered at $17,500 out of Gilbert, Arizona. Let's start with the foundation. This truck began life as a long bed, but it's been professionally converted to a short bed using a PB fab kit. So you know it's got the right proportions and stance to turn heads at any cruising or meet. It's been dropped low with a full lowering kit, giving it that aggressive street stance that C10 fans crave. Under the hood, it's got real muscle. A 6.0L LS swap made it to a 4L 80 automatic transmission, mounted using Tage's motor and trans mounts. This setup is known for its reliability and raw power. With just 70,000 miles on the drivetrain, this thing is practically begging for a turbo or supercharger. It's got the heart for boost and the bones to handle it. Tuned by Holley Terminator X, it's running with modern fuel injection and control, while speed engineering long tube headers make sure this truck breathes deep and sounds as nasty as it looks. Whether you're building for show, go, or both, this truck is 80% of the way there. Inside, it's got a fresh seat, a new dash pad, and OEM-style door panels, complete with a trim and door bags already installed. It's clean, functional, and gives you a perfect foundation to finish it your way. Now, let's talk about what's left. This C10 is about 80% complete. It still needs a proper tune, an alignment, and some final wiring cleanup. But that's your chance to dial it in exactly how you want it. It's not a basket case. It's a nearly done, high-quality build with all the right parts already in place. If you're looking for a C10 with killer stance, modern LS power, and the kind of custom work that costs thousands to replicate, this 1979 Chevy C10 in Gilbert is a serious contender. Just a few final steps, and you'll have a showstopper on your hands. Number 12. The 1986 Ford F-250 Super Cab Lariat, listed for just $7,449 in Clearfield, Utah. This isn't your average old farm truck. With just 126,000 miles on the clock, this F-250 has been impressively preserved and maintained, especially considering it's pushing 39 years old. It's a two-wheel drive super cab, giving you a little extra room behind the seats for gear, tools, or even a weekend bag if you're hitting the road. Under the hood, it's powered by Ford's legendary 460 cubic inch big block V8, paired with an automatic transmission. This combo makes a serious hauler, perfect for towing, cruising, or just enjoying some good old-fashioned torque. The truck comes with factory towing package and trailer brake controller, making it ready to pull your trailer, boat, or toy hauler. It's got power windows and locks, a nice bonus for an 80s rig. And there's even an upgraded Bluetooth stereo already installed, so you can enjoy your music or take hands-free calls without sacrificing the vintage charm of the interior. Now, yes, the factory air conditioning is present, but it'll need to be converted to our 134A to blow cold again. Still, the bones are there, and that's an easy upgrade down the road if you want to daily this truck in the summer. Cosmetically, it's in really clean condition for its age. The seller admits it's not perfect, but it doesn't have to be. For a nearly 40-year-old Ford, it's honest, solid, and preserved way better than most you'll find on the market. If you're looking for an affordable classic with muscle, style, and plenty of utility left in the tank, this 1986 F-250 Lariat is a gem. Trucks like this are getting harder and harder to find, especially this clean and this complete. Located in Clearfield, Utah, and priced at $7,449, this one's calling out to the Ford faithful. But act fast, because clean square body Fords like this don't sit long. Number 13. The 1954 Ford F-250, available for just $500 per day, and it's ready to bring that old school charm to your next big event photo shoot or even a movie set. This truck isn't just a vehicle, it's a statement. With its classic post-war body lines, iconic front grille, and patina that tells a story, this F-250 is a rolling piece of American history. Perfect for weddings, music videos, commercials, photo sessions, or vintage-themed parties. It adds a kind of authenticity that modern vehicles just can't match. The owner offers delivery services throughout a wide area, stretching from central Austin to Georgetown and from Liberty Hill to Taylor. And here's how it works. The first 20 miles of delivery are completely free. After that, there's a reasonable fee of $3 per mile, calculated one way from the truck's home base in Round Rock. Whether you're setting the scene for a 1950-style backdrop or just want to bring a touch of vintage class to your project, this 1954 Ford F-250 stands ready, reliable, photogenic, and full of nostalgic soul. If you got a camera, a crowd, or a creative idea, this truck is your perfect prop. Number 14. The 1972 Ford F-100 out of Moore, Texas, might just be your next ride. Listed at just $4,200. It's a solid foundation for a vintage build that won't break the bank. Under the hood, this F-100 houses a 351 V8 that's been hopped up for a little extra punch. Both the engine and the transmission have already been rebuilt, giving you a head start to a reliable powertrain. It runs, but, as the owner notes, it still needs a little work to get it truly road-ready. Body-wise, this truck is in great shape for its age, with very little rust, which is always a win when dealing with vintage Fords. The front end has already been lowered, giving it that aggressive rake, while the rear suspension is still stock, leaving room for you to finish the stance just how you like it. It came off a ranch, which means no title, so it might be best suited for off-road fun, show projects, or even custom builds with a bonded title route. Whether you're into patina restoration, full frame-off builds, or just want a cool cruiser, this Ford is ready for the right hands. At just over $4,000, this 1972 Ford F-100 is a rare opportunity to grab a piece of American truck history and make it your own. Number 15. The 1977 Chevrolet C10 Custom Deluxe, available for just $5,000 in Gilbert, Arizona. With its timeless square body lines and original styling, this Chevy brings classic character with plenty of room for upgrades. This truck is a true survivor, clean overall, with very minimal rust, which is getting harder to find these days. It's powered by a 350 small block Chevy paired with a TH350 automatic transmission, and it's still running and driving, though it could use a full mechanical go-through before hitting the road with confidence. It comes equipped with power steering and power brakes, both in working condition, and it left the factory with air conditioning, although the AC isn't currently functional. That's something you can revive and modernize down the line. This is very much a project truck, but not one that starts from scratch. Recent updates include a new carburetor, distributor, battery, and more, saving you time and money on some of the basics. With a clean Arizona title and classic bones, the 77 Silverado Custom Deluxe is ready for someone to take it to the next level, whether that a full resto mod, a patina cruiser, or a vintage daily with some personality. At this price, it's a great way into the square body Chevy game.